We're gonna be doing some baking. We're gonna bake a triple layered chocolate coconut buttercream cake. And I think it's gonna be pretty good. So I have no idea, but we're gonna try it out. I've never done this before, so we'll see how it goes. All right. So I just lost all my recipes, so I'm gonna go back here. I don't think you can hear me through these anymore. Hmm. Let me just get the recipe back. Seeing that this keeps closing on me. All right. I just need to make sure that the screensaver doesn't turn off yet, or problem is I have a super slow computer. I took out the hard drive, the NVMe, and now I gotta reload all the pages. All right, we can do that, no problem. This is my kitchen. It's nothing fancy. Okay, so we need to make the cake first. Please pull up the recipe. It's on if you guys want the recipe, I can give it to you. No problem. So I'm just getting all the ingredients. I should see if I'm live. I want to see if I'm actually live. Okay, there is someone watching it, supposedly, so we'll see. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty hefty process. I don't do a lot of baking, so Okay. Maybe move it down a little bit so you don't see the top of my. There we go. It's probably a little better. So the first thing we need is. I don't think these are working, so I'm going to take these out of my ears. I was trying to use Streamlabs, but it was not working at all. And let's turn on some more lights. Looks a little better. Okay. So for the cake, we need 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. But it doesn't say what to put it in, so. But the first thing we have to do is turn on the oven. So let's start. This is a convection oven. We're going to start it to 325. And let's start. We're going to start up right away. We're going to start by spraying these 3 pans down. Now, these are, I think these are 9-inch rounds. They're really like high quality. Just going to make sure that these are clean. Because, I mean, that's probably something that's important, right? Wonder how I sound. I can turn up the volume. Okay, so not awful. Could be better. So oven's preheating. We got those going. Let's just spray these down. Can never have too much. I don't know why there's a huge chat overlay there. Is that better? Probably. So now we need to put a parchment in the box. This is super important. When I was in foods class, we had to do this all the time. So, yeah, and you can reuse these. But we've got 3. Five. Okay, let's just cut this. You can see how bad my cutting skills are. Perfect. You could use butter too. Butter would probably be better, I'm sure. Sure, everyone in the baking world is probably saying, use butter, use butter. Um, that's probably true. We can always put some butter in after. I've done this once before, and honestly, getting it all to stick and stay together is the hardest part. And if you guys notice if I'm doing anything wrong, please say something in the chat. That's one. The oven's gonna be done way before I'm ready, but that's okay. It'll stabilize. Convection is the way to go. You guys don't know what that is? It's basically just an oven with a fan, blows the air around, circulates it, makes a much better job. We got lucky in this place that it had one already, but once you go convection, you'll never go back. I promise you that. And for all you who don't like coconut, don't have to make it coconut. You can make it vanilla or just use regular milk. So for prep work, what we need to do is you need to have some warm butter, um, unsalted, which I don't have. Um, if you know where I am, I'm in Canada, and getting unsalted butter for 1 pound, it's about $7 to $10. It's not cheap. So there we go. We got three. Very important stuff. Don't skimp out on it. No. Nope. What did that do? So if I move the overlay, does that make it much smaller? Made it a little bit smaller. Okay, let's not do that. I could also go like that. Hey, that might be better. What does that look like? Is that better? Well, the problem is. Oh yeah, that's way better. Way better. Um. Now, how do I see? How do I see my chat? Okay. Okay, here we go. Perfect. So I can see my chat. Okay. Well, that's a wide angle lens for sure. Don't mind how messy it is. It's a little messy. So put these in. Make sure we kind of get them sticking on the bottom here. Nice. Now, I've seen a couple professionals who are bakers, and you can never have too much grease. Literally, you just for cake. Because if you get it to stick, your whole platform is ruined. Okay, our oven's ready. We're not. Okay. And when you're cooking, sure, don't get any kind of hairs. Hopefully no one's watching. Okay, there we go. Well, I'm gonna wash my hands again. Okay, so we got I think these are 9-inch rounds. I don't think they're 8. I think we're doing 9-inch rounds here. So if you want the recipe, super easy to find. Let me know. Okay, now we're gonna spray the parchment paper. Again. Oh, don't turn off. No. Okay, so a medium bowl. That's perfect. We got a medium bowl. Oh, wait, why did I do that? What do you think about that? Okay. Clean. What are we gonna add? Flour. So we need 2.5 cups of flour. I got everything out. Flour. I make my own pizza dough. Biggest thing, don't forget how many cups of flour you add. You don't want to do that. All right, 2.5 cups. Now, anyone who's thinking about going out and buying a store-bought cake or a mix, don't do it. It's just so much better. Yeah, it takes a lot more time, but whoever you're making a cake for will be so happy. And in baking, I found it's a little different than cooking. Cooking, you can just, do whatever you want. This, you got to be precise. So then we're gonna add our baking soda. Baking soda. Where's my baking soda? Right here. Perfect. We're gonna add a teaspoon. Okay. Got a little bit short there. Okay. That's done. We're gonna put it over here. We need half a teaspoon of salt. I use kosher salt. You guys can use whatever you want. Probably shouldn't use kosher salt. Probably should use actually table salt because kosher salt. Do I have table salt? But I don't think I. Oh, I do have table salt. Okay. Need half a teaspoon. Salt will give it a little bit of flavor. Perfect. We don't need the kosher salt. Done. Okay. Next, we're gonna whisk and set it aside. Done. Okay, so now we need some boiling water. We don't need a lot, need a little bit. Just get yourself a little pot. Just put a little bit of water in there, not much. Okay? We're gonna put it on the fast boil here. Okay. And you're gonna want to use a glass one. Probably a lot better. It's gonna hold that heat. Just gonna put it off to the side for now. You need 4 ounces of chocolate. Probably use cups, smaller stuff. Well, get yourself one of these, $10. Okay. That on there. Turn it on. Make sure it's in. We're going to put 4 ounces in here. Okay. 4 ounces. Okay, water's heating up. We're going to let that go to a simmer. Okay. We're going to move to the stand mixer now. Now we need to add a paddle attachment. I gotta find the paddle attachment. I don't know which one it is. Probably in the baby stuff. We'll use this one. But we can't put it on right now. Okay, water's coming to a boil. We're gonna turn it down. Put that on. So we need 1 cup of butter. Okay? My butter is probably not. Let's see. That's a half a cup. So that's a quarter or half cup and 2/4. So that's a full. Perfect. We'll get 1 cup here. Butter. Cut down. Yeah, it's warming up. Put that in there. Okay, so when you start to see that your chocolate is starting to melt and your water is coming to a simmer, just give it a little. Oh, probably don't want to use that. Don't whisk it. You don't want to move it around with a spatula. It's going to work a lot better. Probably don't even want to move it around, even though it says to. But so butter. That on. Let's just see what's going on. Okay. That around. We don't want it to burn either, right? Chocolate has a very distinct burnt flavor, and it's very gross. Turn that off. Continually stir. But we do want to get it all the way melted. Okay, that's good. And remove it. We're going to let it cool now. If you want it to get cool faster, you can put it in one of these little guys. Again, glass is going to hold its heat in. Okay. Ooh, that is hot. Pretty much got it all. We can use the butter knife to get it rest of it off. There, we're going to let that cool. We're going to remove this. Let me just look at this recipe here. All right, so we need to take this butter and beat it with the sugar. Now, probably key to have it nice and not warm, but you don't want it, you can't have it cold. So I'm just going to break it up a little bit. Mine's probably mine's probably still a little cold. Always with your knife, try it off right away. Keep it nice and sharp. All right, let's do this. And make sure your paddle is clean. Yeah. You can tell I do this all the time, clearly. Or what you can do is, I don't use this right now, unlock it and open it like a normal person would do. Put it down. Lock it. It stays down. Okay, we're going to do this on the lowest setting. Let's bring it over. Maybe move it up a little bit. Let's see. There you go. Okay, so then we're going to add 2 cups of sugar. You're going to beat that butter like an OG money. Okay? You're going to add 2 cups granulated sugar. That's a lot of sugar. That's 1. Oh yeah, she's stressed. She doesn't like that. 2 cups. Let's beat that up. Shake and bake. Shake and bake. I don't think so. This ain't no shake and bake, baby. This is authentic right here. Okay. Let's open this up. Okay. We're just gonna incorporate it, make sure she's nice. We are making a very delectable cake. No, but if you don't like coconut, you can use regular. And it is going to be delicious. Okay. Tiny bit more here. Shake and bake, baby. Salt and pepper. Let's turn it up a little bit. Get her nice. Okay. This is where you also need warm eggs. Not warm, just not cold. Okay, we're gonna add 4 eggs. All right. Now I've got 8 eggs here because that's how much you need for this cake recipe. Now, one thing I don't like is eggs. Can never get these right. We'll figure it out. So, what I like to do, okay, and I learned this. Uh, oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Here you'll see, it's gonna be great. Okay, so if you're worried about eggshells, and I mean everybody is, do one at a time. There you go. There's one. Now that's on the rim. Let's try it on the ground. Let's see if we. That's a problem. Is I never. Oh, I didn't do that one. Okay, that's good. That's good. I didn't put each one in. I like the rim. Put on the rim. Okay, 4 in. Perfect. Now you're gonna beat it like it owes you money again. You're just on low. You're not gonna do it on high because then you're gonna see stuff go all over the place. Oh, okay. You can even kind of pulse it for a little bit, just to make sure it's not gonna splatter. Oh yeah, that's that's a goopy mess right there. We were supposed to incorporate it one at a time and then mix it. We didn't do that. All right. Scrape down the sides. It's gonna look kind of curdled. That's okay. Now, I'm making this for my wife for her birthday. Make a cake for her every year. She's had this. She says she's never gone back. She wants it every year. Problem is, I made the most expensive, or the not the most expensive. No, that's not even the most expensive. The most decadent cake there is. It takes a lot of time. But I'm telling you, she'll love it. Okay, we're gonna add in. We're gonna add some vanilla. I am using this right here. This is vanilla I got. It's vanilla concentrate, Mexico. Thank you, Nadine, for that. Okay, we're gonna make sure it's good. We're gonna add, I think, a teaspoon. Now you're gonna want to add good vanilla. Okay, don't buy the cheapest vanilla extra thinking it's all the same. There is a difference. Okay. lost a little bit there. So I add a little bit more. Okay, this is where it's going to get interesting. I'll scrape down the sides again here. Again, it's going to look curdled. That's okay. All come together. Okay. So now we're going to add cocoa. Okay, we're going to add 2/3 of a cup. Okay, so I'm going to use a half and a third. Hopefully I have my third over here. Yeah, that's 2/3, right? No. Yeah, that's 2/3. Jeez. No. Third, 33. Oh, gosh. Am I going to mess this up? No. If I want 2/3, I'm going to add... I'm listening to myself and how dumb I sound. Fractions, man. I know this. No, if I want 2/3, which is what, 66%, right? Mean math. I'm a math guy. Okay, we'll just add. Wait. We'll just add 1/3, which would be 2/3. God, I hope no one saw that or heard, listened to that, because that was truly awful. Okay. No, what am I doing? 2/3. Okay. Make sure you cough away from the camera. I did. Sorry, I got a bit of a tickle there. Probably should incorporate this slowly. This stuff, if you've ever used cocoa powder, is very light and it will fly around. Okay? Just kind of cover it on there. All right, close this, lock it, and we're just going to pulse it. We do not want it all over the place, and it will. It will go all over the place. I do have a splatter guard, but I'm not going to use it. Oh yeah, can you see it coming up? Oh, well, we're okay, we're okay. Okay. Ooh. That's going to get a nice consistency there. Now, we melted some chocolate. We're going to add that in. We're going to turn it off first, though. Oh, yeah, she's looking good. So this is 4 ounces of melted, pure, semi-sweet chocolate here. Trying to get a good camera angle. It's not working. All right, let's incorporate that. Walk her up. Oh, yeah. That's looking good. Okay. Let's scrape the sides down here. I'm telling you what, you can't do this from a batter or from a box or a container. You can't buy this either. Okay. Oh, lost a little bit there. Okay. So, get out of there. Now, the second recipe here. For the next part, we're gonna need our flour, okay, and coconut milk. Okay, so I got this 99.95% coconut milk. I'm gonna give it a good shake. Okay, shake it up. Okay, we're gonna add 1.5 cups eventually. I'm gonna get it ready. Oh, I'm gonna be awful at pouring this here. Oh, that's pretty good. There you go. Just a tiny bit left in there. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna add, well, we got 2.5 cups of flour. We're gonna start adding a little bit in. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start incorporating our flour, or half of the flour, I should say. Don't do it too quickly because it'll go over. Okay, she's getting thick. Whoa. Okay, now we're gonna add our milk, coconut milk or regular, whatever you want. Okay, that's a half. Then we're gonna add our one. Oh, I spilled it all over the place. That's okay. This is nice and thick. I tried to add coconut cream, couldn't find it. I live in a rural area, so lock that back up. Clean as you go. Okay, now we're just gonna pulse this. Whoa! Oh my gosh! My finger went off the trigger. Well, I guess we could add all right there. Got a little bit of a spill. That's okay. I think that's why they make this, guys. It's a splatter shield. Do some damage control here and just clean this up a little bit here on the outside. Luckily, it's just coconut milk. Nope. Okay. I always wondered why people get so dirty. I now know. Okay. High attachment. Pulses. Oh, still getting it all over me. Okay. All right. Now, We're good. Oh, sorry, I scared the stream there. That up. It's looking good. Okay. Wow, the rest of this flour. Okay. And oh. Whew, we made it through. We made it through. Okay, we're just gonna beat it until it combined, which it's combined. Okay? Let's get all that stuff on the side there. It looks and smells so delicious. Right. Let's see what we gotta do now. Alright. This is the hard part. I don't have an offset spatula. It says we need one. I mean, probably don't need one. You don't even need a big mixer like this, really. Probably would have been easier without one. Less cleanup, that's for sure. You got kids? There you go. Okay, so now we have to move it to 3. Oh, oops. Of these. Well-oiled parchment on the bottom. Okay? I think these are 9-inch. You're supposed to use 8. But maybe these are 8 and I'm supposed to use 9. I don't know. Alright, so we can measure them evenly. So I'm going to take, we want it to look as perfect as possible. And this will take a lot more time because we're obviously doing it this way, but it's worth it. So, a little bit of butter in that one. Okay. Leave any of those remnants in there. Okay. Okay, so now we need to spread this out. I'm just gonna do that. Like so. And probably doesn't look the prettiest, but I'm sure it's gonna look great. I don't have an offset special. I guess I could use like a cheese knife or something. Let's put that one off the side there. We'll go to the next one. A little bit of butter. Not incorporated. And then we're gonna leave that little bit less in that one. Or sorry, there's gonna be one that this is gonna kind of, you gotta beat your cake if you want it to rise. Sorry, no. You'll get all those air bubbles out and kind of filling all that void. I'm pretty sure it's what everybody does. I don't actually know. On the third one here, probably don't want to do that. Oh well. Oh shoot. Oh no, we were supposed to oh frick. Um We were supposed to coat the bottoms. You could probably still sprinkle a little bit on there. No, this is not ideal. I mean, I could empty it all and just redo it all. Does that seem like something I should do? I don't think so. Okay, learn from me. Before you put in your batter, take your cocoa powder, okay? Sprinkle it all around. Oh boy. Okay. This is all I have for an offset spatula. I'm sure this will work, right? Probably gonna stick anyways, so. Okay. Still got a little bit more here. One even as possible. I'm really hoping she's not gonna stick. These are really good pans too, so I'm hoping. Hoping. Hopefully there's enough butter that it won't. But be honest here. Probably gonna stick. Should have used butter. Or the cocoa. We'll see. The cocoa just kind of like adds another kind of layer, and it, yeah. I am not a professional. I just know my tops in the middle go a little high. So okay. Maybe a little bit more there. That one's good, I think. This one is not. Just I feel like I'm taking forever. And this is probably not that complicated, but I feel like it doesn't really matter. Okay. Let's get a little bit more of this on the sides. Because when it rises, you don't want it to stick. Okay, that one's good. I want to do this before, before I did it, you know. Or you put the batter in. I did not. So hopefully with the parchment paper and everything else, it's gonna be okay. Okay, let's see what the next step is. So the problem is my computer has decided to turn itself off, and I have had to turn it back on. In order to do that, I have to talk very nicely to it. Then it gets turned on. Okay, it's going in the oven. Are you ready? It's our oven. It's a little dirty. Put it in. Okay, 28 minutes. Timer. We're gonna hit start. Okay. Now we're gonna start on the next step. So that's 25 minutes. So we got 5 minutes in between. So we need toothpicks. We just bought toothpicks. I know we have. Toothpicks. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do work on the next step here. You need to make buttercream and coconut. No. So for the filling, we need 1 cup of milk. Let me do some dishes here. Nobody wants to see me do dishes. So for the filling, we need 1 cup coconut milk, 4 large eggs, right here. Granulated sugar, cornstarch, coconut extract. But I've got pure canned coconut. I'm going to use this as well. Unsalted butter, I don't have. I've got salted. It's not too strong. And then sweetened shredded coconut. I gotta clean that. And we got a glaze afterwards. Yeah, that's right. Glaze. This would be the way to do it. Oh, no, TV, don't turn on. Okay. Just do a quick cleanup here, and then we're going to start the next step. The, the filling. We have a filling, a frosting, and the glaze we have to make for this, okay? Like, if you're diabetic, you should probably not be watching this to let you know. I mean, you can just. You can live vicariously through me. Let's do that. That's a little better. You know what? I just move it a little bit more here. How's that? Aha. It actually looks really good. Okay, so we've got there's a filling in between each layer. So if you don't like fillings, you don't have to have one, but it might be a little dry. Um, yeah. So, and then there's a frosting on top or around the whole cake. And then there's a glaze also. Um, the frosting is a coconut buttercream frosting. Ooh, and the glaze makes everything just kind of like, just makes it even that better. I mean, like when you look at the rest, when this is done, you're gonna be like, wow, I made this. You're gonna take a picture and you're just gonna be impressed. If it turns out, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if it works. And It is snowing like crazy outside. Does not look nice. Okay, we're just about ready. So for your filling, you're gonna want to get 1 cup of unsweetened coconut milk ready. That's why we got this. Got clean with them. Okay. And you're gonna want to have a good pan for this. You say pan? No, no, pan or pot. More like it. So, so we'll use the one that we had the water in. I'll use this one here. We're gonna put 1 cup. Okay, we're gonna put that in one low to medium heat. We don't want to burn it. That'd be gross. Let's move. All right. I guess I could just do this. Really, I don't know if that works though. Probably accentuate further back. Okay, you got your coconut milk. 1 cup. Now you're thinking, I really like coconut. I'm gonna add more. Don't do it. Not for this part. I learned last year. Don't do it. We're gonna bring it up to a simmer, okay? Nice and low. And we need 4 egg yolks. So do it. Yeah, this maybe works. Don't know how it's gonna work or not. That's low. We use 4. Yeah, there are 4 here. We'll get 2 bowls. Okay, 1. Now, maybe this will work. Oh boy. There's 1. Ugh. Oh, don't break. Okay, see, this works good. Going back and forth. 2. This strategy works great. Oh, tell you just. Oh. Ah! Try to separate it that way. Didn't work. Great. If we can get 4 for 4. Learning. And 4. Hey, that's pretty good. You can do this one now for sure. I can wash my hands. You get the egg white omelet. We're just gonna give this a little stir. We don't want it to burn. We want it to heat evenly. Heat this up. Great. That. Okay, so now we need a 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. We're gonna mix it in with the egg yolks. Okay. Gonna wash our milk while we're at it. And what else are you using? 2.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. Okay, this is coming to a. It's getting hot. It's gonna simmer. I'm gonna keep it at a nice simmer here. 2.5. 1. Always helps if you count, because if you're like me, that's a half of a tablespoon. Mmm. We'll just eyeball it. That's good. Let's whisk that together. Increase the heat a little bit. Oh, she's thick. Wow. That's the consistency you need. Okay. We need to get this going. Okay. So the whole point is we need to get this hot and we need to slowly incorporate it. Okay. We got 3 minutes left. Oh man, she rose. Okay, hot milk. Back in here. Actually, we need to slowly incorporate it into the eggs. Okay, we don't want to cook the eggs. That's the big part, okay? Hot milk. Slow. Don't want to cook it. I believe you do this with Yorkshire pudding, or not Yorkshire pudding. Oh, what are you doing? What am I talking about here? Eggs Benedict. You gotta slowly incorporate it here. You don't want it to curdle. You don't want it to cook. You're slowly bringing it up to temperature. Okay? It's important that you do it this way. If you throw it all in at once, she's gonna cook those eggs. Nobody wants cooked eggs in their, well, you gotta kind of hurry with this. We're getting going here. Well, there you go. Okay, our timer's about to end here. We're gonna put this back on. We're gonna turn this up a little bit. Okay? Let's get a toothpick or a couple. We're gonna check these parameters. Okay? Check this one. In the center. Pull it out. It's not quite cooked. Other side. Not done. Not done. In for 3 more minutes. Stir. Oh boy. Supposed to constantly stir this until it's thickened. Don't let it do what I just did. It got thick on the bottom. Okay. You're going to want to see this thicken. Oh boy. She thickens quick. Let's turn it down just a little bit. You want to make sure this is thick. You don't want to have it thin. We're going to pull it off. We're going to see where we're at. Okay, she's thicking up nice and quick. Oh yeah. You can turn that off. But we want it thick. We don't want it thin. You're going to get those arms really moving here. Okay? Okay? I haven't heard that timer before until today, so. Okay, let's check these. Different spot. Straight in. Done. Different spot. Not done. Round. Not quite. We'll do another 2 minutes or another minute. Check on this. It's nice and thick. That's what we need. Oh. Okay, now it says we should bring this through a fine mesh sieve. Okay, I don't know how to do that. But we will. Helps if you have an extra person when you use spatula. You don't want any cooked egg in here, right? That's why we're doing this. Okay. That's a nice tone. I like it. We'll deal with this. Whew. Okay. These ones are a little bit bigger, so. Done. Another minute. Then we'll take it out. Okay, let's force this through. Don't mind the light freaking out. This is going to give us a nice, buttery, smooth consistency for this sieve. Okay? Okay. That cake will be ready. Perfect. Okay. Gonna clean the pan here. Fourth time's a charm. We gotta let these cool. Okay. Go. Now, what you're gonna want to do next is make sure your edges are nice and clean. Obviously, have clean hands. Okay, you're gonna take your plastic wrap. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly what to do here. See? Start from the middle. Work your way out. Make sure there's no bubbles. Okay? Put in the fridge. Okay? When it's out, then we can add the shredded coconut. Okay? 3/4 of a cup. Oh, wait. We forgot something. Coconut extract. I only have a little bit left. It's supposed to be a teaspoon, but I don't have a lot left. This is creamed coconut. I'm not going to put it in. There. You don't have to do that step. You don't have to put in the extract, but it's in the next one. But we don't want to forget 3/4 of a cup of that shredded coconut. So we'll get it ready. And I'm getting hungry. So we're gonna let these cool. That butter is soft. It's good. Three-quarter cup. So that one looks the smallest. Actually, that one might be the smallest. It only's got 2 pokes in it. That one's the biggest, obviously. And if you think your recipe it's not as thick, that filling, you can always add a little bit more. Make it thick. Okay, next we're gonna make the frosting. Here, sensing the theme here, it's coconut and chocolate. Actually, kind of hungry. Might just make an omelet here. Let's see what we can find. So, with our egg yolks, just move these. My grandma always told me, you gotta be quiet or the cakes will fall. You gotta be quiet. So quiet. Try your pick. Okay. Girl, no. Pull that heat up a little bit. Throw it red pepper. Give it a nice purple flavor. You got a little bit of time to wait anyways before the cakes to cool down and stuff. So not to worry about chopping these up nice and fine either. Make these little pieces. Doesn't matter. Okay. Cheese. This is the lazy man way of doing it. Open that up. We're ready. Spinach. Lots of iron. This is the buyer. Big, heavy, thick guy. Probably the best frying pan I ever had. Don't use the soap on it though. Now, shove these in. Oh, that's okay. 5-second rule.